Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome to Learning to Sleep. My name is Liliana Amaro, sleep coach for children. Today I have a special talk in regards of for easy children and sleep. Also, I want to congratulate my daughter. She's turning 4 today. We were going to have a little bit of a celebration, but unfortunately, when all these weather changes and stuff, she has fallen with a bit of temperature. She's not feeling very well today. She wake up a little bit of crying with temperature. But anyway, I'm going to talk about easy children and sleep, and what are the common factors that you can see when children are going to be very easy, or ever since they're born. Inca, my 4-year-old, the one that is having a birthday, she's an easy child ever since the beginning. What I did and how, obviously this depends on the personalities, depends on what you do with them, and also the habits that you embed into the children since they one. Obviously, when Inca comes to the world, I just completed my sleep consultant certification, so I decided that what I was going to do is apply every single bit of knowledge into her. Like, I was going to try to create very good sleep habits. I was going to have a very good routine, try to be not as anxious as I used to be with Zelda. So therefore, what I did is start with that. I always, since the day one, I started checking how she was feeding, how she was sleeping, being a little bit more relaxed in regards of sleep. I was not so concerned on feeding her on a schedule. I was just trying to follow what she needed, follow her needs more than anything, try to feed on demand. And it worked very good. She was very good. And around 12 weeks, I started noticing the change, obviously, in her sleep pattern. I went through a period after the 12 weeks to the 17 weeks, I remember very well, that she went through a very more awakened period and crying a little bit more. She was sort of, I was struggling, in putting her to sleep, but then I introduced the dummy to Inca, because when she was about 4 months, we traveled to Europe. I traveled with my two girls. So the dummy, I thought it was going to be a very good aid for me. She took it straight away. She loved it. Every time she was a little bit upset, you put the dummy, she was falling asleep. Very easy. No, a baby that will be demanding. She was always happy to sit and watch. So easy child, very different to the first one. That was a little bit difficult. Obviously, Zelda, the first one, couldn't be put on the side or left alone. I couldn't have shower. And saying this, obviously, it has a lot to do with you, as a mother. You have a little bit more experience. I had my knowledge as a sleep consultant, so I knew what to do. I knew when to care for her needs. She hardly cried, Inca, so she was easy. I thought it was going to be challenged because I was expecting the same sort of thing, like same sort of scenario like I had with Zelda, but no, it was very different. She was very, very easy, very good, and then therefore she always she was in my room. Obviously, we could sleep for a little bit, not directly, but a little bit indirect. She was in a cot next to us, and at 3 months, I put her in the room with Zelda, and she settled quite well. I remember sleeping in the bed, what was Zelda's bed, so she got used to the cot, and I could care for her needs. And then she started sleeping very, very. I remember there is a post somewhere in the history that she slept almost full night around 17 weeks. So I was very happy. And ever since, she's been very easy. She sleeps in her room with Leon. Leon sometimes cries, screams, and she keeps sleeping. The only times that she maybe complain is like today, is because she's a little bit sick, she needs help, she doesn't want to be left alone, but mostly she's always easy to put. No, she sometimes puts a little bit of resistance, that wants to be awake, but mostly if she feels the need to sleep, she goes to her bed. Her bed for her has become her little sanctuary. She loves to have her best toys. If she has something really special, she brings it to the bed and put her on under her pillows. Recently I created, she's in a single bed since a year and a half ago, because we have Leon. We used to have two cots, but then we made the transition, so she's in a single bed. We have a rail, then now we put a little bit of protection for her not to fall. She's still falling. Maybe the last time she fell off the bed was around maybe 4 or 5 months. Yeah, just because she was deep asleep and then she just rolled. But incredible, as I said, easy children are very easy. She falls down, she just touches the ground, and then I go and help her to get up. She just cries a little bit, and then thank you, mommy, and then she goes back to sleep. So there is no massive drama. You can notice this as well. Other things that she amazing. I was saying that she has, her bed is everything for her. When she gets upset with the brother or sister, they're playing and they make her upset, she runs and she crawls up in her bed. So this is something really important and very interesting that people can create of their for the space of their children. Make them feel like there is a place in where they can be, they can stay, they feel secure and they feel comfortable. This is a very important key for you when children don't like to go to bed, is because it's something missing, it's something in the environment that is missing. You want your children to recognize their space to sleep with like a safe place in where they recharge and they feel comfortable. Okay, I want you all of you to take this on board. Recognize your easy child from the other ones. You know the difference. Of course, this takes time. If you haven't created habits, you can tell the personalities. You know, sometimes it's an easy child during the day, but at nighttime is giving you a little bit of trouble. Is perhaps because you haven't put them in bed at the right time, or maybe you haven't created that space so inviting for them. Okay, if you have any questions in regards of this topic about easy children, how to recognize, how can I tell from the beginning my children or my child, my son, my daughter is a few months and this is the signs I see, how can I tell if it's easy or it's going to be difficult? Believe me, when you have a few children, you can almost tell by ticking boxes. But if you have questions, reach out. I'm happy to help. And I hope everybody gets wonderful weekend, a little bit hot today. And we're hoping next week I'll probably be a little bit early or later, maybe in the afternoon, because we will celebrate Inca's birthday then. Okay, see you. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.